So today we will see the one of the quality parameter, which is the chloride content. So first of all, what is the chloride content? Means how we can define the chloride content. So amount of water, amount of chloride ions means Cl minus which are present in the water, that is nothing but the chloride content. So amount of Cl minus means chloride ion which are present in the water, they are in the form of either NaCl or CaCl2 or MgCl2 or free chlorine. Means the amount of Cl minus which are present in the water, which is nothing but the chloride content. These Cl minus which are present in the water, they are in the form of NaCl, CaCl2, MgCl2 or free chlorine. So why it is necessary to determine the chloride content of water? Because if it is less in the water or if it is high in the water, then that water is unfit for drinking purpose or that may causes the corrosion. So before we use to water, we have to determine the chloride content which are present in the water. So before that, how we can remove the chloride content? So we can just like acidity we can remove by adding the standard base. So again alkalinity we can remove by adding the standard acid. So just like that we can remove the chloride content by using different chemical processes. So after that we have to see the how to determine the chloride content. So chloride content can be determined by using the precipitation titration. Means the precipitation titration is used to determine the chloride content, and for precipitation titration we use the potassium chromate as an indicator. So K2CrO4, it is used as an indicator while determining the chloride content, means by using the precipitation titration. So in precipitation titration, the water sample is titrated with AgNO3. So titrant which is used while determining chloride content is AgNO3. Means water sample is titrated with AgNO3. For example, suppose if we consider this is the conical flask and we are taking the water sample and we are going to find out the Cl minus. So this water sample means Cl minus, they are titrated with the AgNO3 while determining chloride content. Means in precipitation titration we use the AgNO3. So what are these reactions which are takes place in the precipitation titration? So the Cl minus, first the Cl minus which are present in the water, first they combine with the AgNO3 or Ag plus which are present in the water and it form the AgCl precipitate. AgCl precipitate. So the name is as precipitation titration. I am here writing only the ions. You can consider the salt form. Means NaCl, if get combined with the AgNO3, it will form AgCl precipitate with byproduct NaNO3. If you can write this reaction, you can write this reaction. This is the ionic form of reaction, this is the salt form of reaction. So these Cl minus, they are present in the water, they will combine with the Ag from the burette from AgNO3 and it will form the AgCl precipitate. So the name is precipitation titration. Now when all Cl minus get consumed by Ag plus, then the Ag plus will react with the potassium chromate which we are adding during the titration as an indicator. Means while determining the while determining the chloride content, we will pipette out the water sample and we will add the potassium chromate as an indicator and we will titrate with AgNO3. So at that time Cl will react with the Ag plus to form the AgCl precipitate, and when all Cl minus will consume, then this chromate ion CrO4 minus which are added as a reagent or as an indicator from the water, they will react with Ag plus and it will form the Ag2CrO4 which has the reddish brown color. The reddish appearance of reddish brown color is nothing but your end point, and end point indicate the Cl minus which are present in the water, they are consumed, and that is our target to determine the chloride content from the water sample. So what is your end point? When you will use the water sample and you will add the potassium chromate as an indicator, it will give the yellow color because this potassium chromate acts as a self indicator. So this yellow color, when you titrate with the AgNO3, the white precipitate will form, and when all Cl minus will get consumed, then this precipitate formation will be stopped, and this CrO4 minus minus will combine with Ag and it will form the Ag2CrO4, which is the reddish brown, means end point is yellow to reddish brown, and this is nothing but the your end point, and note down that reading, and that reading is nothing but the ml of AgNO3 which is used, and put that value into this formula. What is the formula? Chloride content is equal to ml of AgNO3 into normality of AgNO3 into 35.5 into 1000 divided by ml of water used. We are using here 35.5 instead of 50. If we want to calculate the equivalent to CaCO3, then you can use this formula ml of AgNO3 into normality of AgNO3 into 50 into 1000 divided by ml of water used. Thank you.